Sist uke så møtte vi den amerikanske tungrockgruppa W.A.S.P som egentlig skulle spille i Drammenhallen sammen med Iron Maiden. Lokale myndigheter satte en stopper for det på grunn av deres påståtte voldeligheter på scenen.
I'm not sure if you believe me, Blackie, but welcome to Norway.
Thank you. I mean, it's about time somebody said that around here. I understand we're like the Jesse James of rock and roll around here or something. Is it? I mean, I don't know.
Do you think about the local council and what reasons they may have had?
Largely, I understand it's from a show that we did a couple of years ago, something that we never did in the country of Norway. Like I said, something that we did some time back. It's very odd to me that a country would ban any artist for something they had never ever seen. That to me is not real freedom of expression. And there are certain words that could be used to describe that, which I'll not get into right now. But I really don't think it's fair. W.A.S.P are a rock and roll band. We're not a heavy metal band. I mean, you can call it heavy metal if you want to, call it heavy rock. Billy Joel did a song one time, and it said, fast punk, old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. W.A.S.P are, what we do, I call electric vaudeville. We're not doing anything really new, nothing that hasn't been done before. We just wrap up the package a little bit differently. With this new album, Inside the Electric Circus, the whole stage looks like a circus. It's just a crazy kind of circus. I mean, when you see it, there's no violence in the show. There's nothing that's overly suggestive or anything like that. This is designed for people to get their aggressions out and have a good time. And I think people should be glad that we're doing this, because when a 15, 16, 17-year-old kid comes to one of our shows, he's getting all his hostilities, all his aggressions out. I mean, I think this is very therapeutic, if you ask me. At least when they're in there watching that show, they're not out stealing the hubcaps off somebody's car.
Well, there's it depends what you mean by aggression. I mean, it's a very misused word, because you can get mixed up between aggression and intensity, and you can get mixed up between aggression and at the extreme of that is violence, right? And violence is something that for me plays no part in the active part of listening to music. Although you can have very violent music, you can have very violent classical music, you can have, violent music is anything that stirs you up, to become passionate or something. And I mean, I hope that heavy metal, certainly heavy metal as we play, as Iron Maiden plays it, I hope it does that, because there's not much point in going to a concert and sitting there like a vegetable for 2 hours and not, getting up, moving your feet and waving your arms about and having a good time. But I think it's important that in amongst all the, people wearing, leather jackets and studs and denims and chains and all the rest of it, people remember that it's a stylized thing, and that people don't take it all too seriously. I don't think the kids, I don't think the fans take it nearly as seriously as some other artists would like to believe, I think we're very serious about our music. We're very committed to that, and we love playing it and everything. With an audience, our attitude is that everybody should become involved in the music, and as a result of getting involved in the music, well, you sort of shake your head around and go crazy and go nuts, because that's what we do on stage.
Takk til Iron Maiden og hele 15 000 heltente tilhengere i alt 4 britiske byer ifra turneen som på veien akkurat nå.